This is Heavy Conversation with Bruce and Jody, a podcast where we talk about being a big guy in today's world. I'm Bruce. And I'm Jody. Here we go.
Here we go.
All right, here we go. All right, here we go. Here we go.
Hello, hello, Jody.
Well, hello, Bruce. You're giggly already this morning.
I know. I don't know what happened there. I don't know. I'm excited about this episode.
Oh, yes, you are. You can't hold it in.
If there's one thing that I like to talk about, it's hair.
Hair.
And hair care.
Yes, we both have a lot. Well,
Yeah.
a lot of it.
Yeah.
Like beard and hair.
You might have noticed that mine's a little crazier than normal.
Well, it's the summertime.
It's summer.
Sweat and humidity stuff.
We have a new baby.
Oh, and the new.
Yes.
That's baby hair.
Yeah. So this is what happens. It all
looks
just
fine.
it all just kind of goes to the wayside. You know, all those, taking care of yourself. No, it's been great. I just haven't had time for a haircut. So
You look
thank you.
amazing, Bruce.
Thank
You
you.
look
I
great.
feel amazing.
Good. That's all that matters.
Yes.
But-
So,
We are here today to talk about hair care, hair products, maybe haircuts.
I like this. This will be good because I have very fine hair.
And I have very thick, coarse hair.
Yes, the kind of hair that I always wish that I had. So I have questions for you.
Okay.
I'm,
All right.
very curious about how you make it work.
How I manage all this hair.
Right. Yep.
It's magic.
We do get questions from time to time from people who are like, I'm a big guy. I've got a big head. Can I do this kind of haircut? Do you want to answer that question?
I would say yes.
There we go.
I think you can do whatever kind of hairstyle you want.
Right.
There's always going to be people that are like, these are the haircuts. I mean, there's all those lists like 10
always.
haircuts for a round face or 10 haircuts for a pear-shaped head or whatever.
Right. My wife is a stylist.
Yeah.
And she would probably say, and in case she's listening to this and I get it wrong, I reserve the right to come back in a future episode and say I was wrong. That's not what she'd say. But she would probably say, it can be good to try and do a hairstyle that kind of goes with your face or the shape of your face, that kind of thing. But yeah, I mean, you can do whatever.
My mom
you want.
My mom was a stylist too when I was younger. She did hair and she was always like, you can do whatever you want because it'll grow back or you can cut it.
That is the thing.
It'll grow if you don't like it. I got a perm once.
Did you? Oh, please tell me there are pictures.
Yes, there are.
Yes.
They're not digital, so thank God.
Oh man.
Because my brother got one and it looked really cool.
Yeah.
And I was like, ooh, I want that. Nope. I had a big afro looking perm thing going on.
That's so good.
Yeah.
So good.
No, it was not good at
I had
all.
really feathered, the 80s kind of feathered hair that came down to like my shoulders. My mom was really all about me having like longer hair. And so as I got older and started cutting it shorter, she's like, I just wish you'd grow it out and just let it go longer.
Yeah, I've done all kinds of like really spiky, gelled,
Ooh.
like a weapon sort of thing in high school.
Me too.
I think that was a thing for a while.
Yeah. I did that for a long time. And then I finally got to a point where probably my mid-20s where I was like, okay, it's time to not do this anymore.
I don't like when my hair is like hard and crispy.
Yeah.
Like I like to be able to like move it or to move around a little bit. But
It took me a long time to realize that, I needed more body to my hair in a different way. And when you've got fine hair that you can totally see through, it is you're kind of trying to do whatever you can to fill it in or make it look a little fuller. And I think it's just because I just wanted to be able to do different hairstyles. And really, there's not a whole lot that I can do with my hair because that's fine. It's just it kind of, you do what you do. And so for me, my hairstyle is normally it is shaved along the side up to the point where it would almost be like a mohawk on one side.
Yep.
And then
like a high fade on one side.
Yeah. And then it's longer on the top. And that's about it. Yeah.
Yeah. Mine's a pretty simple haircut. Kind of not, I don't like it super tight on the sides, but it's just short clippers all around and, a little bit on the top. It's not anything, I don't know what it's called, but
yeah, right.
I like,
Well, it suits you. It looks good.
Thank you. I work hard on this, but
Yes.
I do have to get my hair cut pretty frequently because when it gets too long, it gets very unruly and it doesn't do what it's told.
Is it hard to manage?
Yeah, it's like a ton of product to get it to like stay where it's supposed to go and like not be this, because it gets really thick and poofy.
Right.
So they'll thin it out with like these thinning shears, the sides, so it's not quite so bulky.
Yeah.
So it's like these weird scissors that have like teeth in it.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not cutting it,
Right,
but it's
right.
like cutting out like chunks of it almost.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Like gives it texture and thins it out. So they
Nice.
do that a lot.
So one of the big problems that I have is finding product that works, because I can't use something that's too heavy, because then it weighs it down and it makes it look like there's either less hair there or it just makes it look oily.
Mm-hmm.
I've kind of recently gotten to a point where I'm not using anything most times.
Yeah.
When I do photo shoots or anything like that, I'm using this kind of sea salt spray.
Oh, yep.
I've been experimenting with a few different kinds of sea salt sprays, and they're really light. They work for my hair, kind of hold it in place just enough.
Yeah.
And that's really all I need. And it's just taken me a long time to realize that I don't need the pomades. I don't need these things, the clays, and a lot of the things that are heavier,
Yep.
which I do tend to use. But now I'm kind of at a point where, it looks fuller and it looks better for me if I don't.
Yeah, I do use, but I can never, it's like one of those crew pucks,
Okay, yeah.
but I can never remember which one it is.
They make a ton of different kinds.
I know. There's
Yeah.
I think it's like the fiber. It's not the pomade. I don't like the really shiny.
Right. You like
one.
kind of the matte.
The matte
Yeah.
finish, and it's not like super whole. It's not like hard stuff. So, yeah, it's like more of a matte finish.
Yeah,
I don't
the
like
fiber is good. I like that. And that's what I had used for a long time before, on my head and in my beard when I wanted to kind of style it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I don't really do much stuff in my beard. I do like wipe it on my beard just to try to get some of the frizzies.
Sure.
To kind of.
That's about as far as I go. But
Yeah.
I know there are some people who really, they take
Well, yeah,
pride
they do the wax and do all that stuff, but I just kind of try to keep it trimmed
Yeah.
but then I'll just wipe the excess whatever's on my hand on my beard just to kind of
Mine is
tame it down.
it's so long right now, and every couple months I'll kind of go in and just shape it. And I like to have not quite a point, but it kind of comes in,
Yep.
it tapers a little bit under my chin, kind of gives my face a different shape, which works for me. So
Yeah, I like I finally think I found a barber that I'm enjoying. There's two different locations, and I found two guys, depending, because it's like trying to schedule things with my busy work schedule. And so I finally found some barbers that I'm liking, and they're doing my hair.
awesome. What do you look for in a barber?
Well, I don't know. It's just like I like a guy that actually has a beard, because I like to have my beard kind of trimmed and like shaped. And for some reason, if a guy doesn't have a beard, I'm like, he doesn't know how to.
You don't have a
trim
beard, sir. How can you deal with
you
mine?
can't touch my beard if you don't have a beard.
Right.
I don't know. And just, I go to a bunch of different people and see how it does. And
Yeah. I went to a barber who wanted to work on my beard, and they took the kind of taper out of it and made it round. So I had a round beard and a round face, and that is not what I'm looking for.
no.
So I generally, my wife generally
Oh, she
is the one who does it.
Okay,
Yeah.
That's convenient.
It is. It's very convenient. And she knows what I like, so she can
Well, yeah.
do all
And
of
she
that.
knows what she likes.
Right.
So
Exactly. So it works.
Yeah, I go to Rook's Barbershop. They have a couple different
yeah.
locations.
Nice.
You can get a beer and get your haircut. And
So you don't put anything in your beard.
I do beard oil in my beard. Yep. I don't put like any sort of styling.
Right. Do you have a beard
Stuff.
oil that you prefer? Or is
I use Beard Brands, maybe Lumber. I don't know if it's called Lumberjack or something lumbery, because it's more woodsy smelling.
Right. I am at a place where I don't have. What I used to use was Brooklyn Grooming's Red Hook beard oil, but it's I guess in the new batches they made it stronger, so it smells too strong now.
Oh yeah, I can't have really strong smells on my face all day. It like gives me headaches.
So I've been experimenting with some different types, but I'm not finding anything that I love right now.
Yeah, I was using Madison Rowley. He's been the world beard champion a couple different times now. He has a line of like a mustache wax and beard oil and stuff like that. I think it's called Rides.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Rides mustache wax.
Right. I feel
so that's kind of a fun one. He does a couple collaborations, but he's got some mustache wax. And so he's a local Portland guy. So, and he's actually Bjorn and him, I think they went to film school together.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So they knew each other from a long time ago.
Awesome.
So we have gotten some of his products and used them, which were really nice.
Do you have a special shampoo for all that hair that you have?
No, I use really like, I do have a dandruff shampoo just in case once, I have it in there once in a while. I try to just do it, but I don't use any special shampoo.
Yeah.
It's probably like Dove men's shampoo, conditioner in one.
Right.
I don't do any special.
Yeah, I do the dandruff shampoo too.
Just once in a while. I don't use it every time, but every once in a while just to keep, because sometimes my beard does get dry and I just do the whole head, like head to toe, but like my head and my face.
Right.
I was like head to toe. No, I don't do that.
Yeah. No, I totally get it. The beards, it's the worst.
Yeah, I don't do any beard wash special shampoos or anything like that.
I try to brush my beard like every other day.
Yeah, I do that every morning. I I put the beard oil in, really rub it in and then brush it.
Right.
100 strokes a day or whatever, every day.
Right.
At least 100.
And you count them?
Yes. Yep. 1.
Yep. All right, let's open this beer.
Oh, yes, more beer.
All right, so this week we are drinking a beer from Kona Brewing.
Yes.
Hawaiian brewery. This is called Kua Bay India Pale Ale. And it says that Kua Bay on the Big Island is as picture perfect as it gets. Bright turquoise waves carry you in toward the white sand beach. So go grab your beach mat and our Kua Bay IPA. With its piney hoppiness and subtle caramel malt, it's a smooth, crisp finish to your day.
Which one is it? Kona?
Kona Brewing. It's Kua Bay, Kua.
Sorry,
yeah.
Kua.
Yep.
Kua Bay. I was like, how do you spell
Kua?
Kua.
Yes.
7.3% alcohol by volume and a 68 IBU.
Yep.
Bright, bold, copper-colored India Pale Ale. Piney hops, spices, and a subtle caramel maltiness make it a delicious beer that's both full-bodied and flavorful. Very nice.
Yep.
Kind of ration out the beer here.
I know. My pour was not.
That's all right. Yes, it's very caramely colored.
All right.
Oh, my sniffer.
All right. So
yeah. What is that?
I would
Spicy,
say this
hoppy, piney.
It wasn't kept as cold as our beers usually are. This was actually in a cooler that had no ice in it. So. I know. It was still a little cold. That's why I opted for this one. But
leftover from 4th of July celebrations.
Yes.
That's.
Yep. Yeah, I'd say it's malty. Mm-hmm. It's got a tiny bit of bite to it, but nothing.
Yeah, it's not crazy.
I will say that this is one that probably will sneak up on you. It's a little higher for ABV.
Yeah.
All the Kona beers are easy drinking. They don't make
they're really good. I like a lot of theirs.
Yeah.
They have like a longboard and some other.
There was one that I had years ago, and I did not use Untapped at the time, or I didn't put it in my app, and it was amazing, and I haven't been able to find it since. And I've tried all of these other Kona beers, and no idea.
Yeah, sometimes.
So either the beer went away, or my taste buds changed.
Yes, your taste, excuse me, has changed.
Yep.
I'm maybe only going to give this like a 3.5, maybe.
Yeah. It's
okay.
it's fine. It wouldn't be a go-to.
Yeah. Hoppy, piney, malty.
Right.
Okay. I'm checked in our Untapped app. You can follow us along on all our heavy conversation beers on that, and let us know what if you've had any of the ones that we have, because I know we are in the Pacific Northwest, so we tend to lean that way a little bit, but we try to do some other ones.
We definitely want to branch out, so we want your recommendations. If there are beers that we need to try from different places, please let us know.
Yes.
So, hair.
More hair.
Do you think you would ever shave your beard off?
I don't think so. I really like Bjorn and I did it one time before one of those no shave Novembers. We shaved like right before it to have like see what we could do in a month.
Yeah.
It was so weird.
I'm trying to imagine you without a beard.
I do have a picture of us, but it was so weird. We were like, we'd sit on the couch and like we'd catch each other staring at each other like, you look so weird.
Right.
Like such a baby face compared to a normal with the beard. Yeah, I don't know. I trim it down from time to time, but I don't go like...
You don't take it all the way off.
All the way down.
It's been a lot of years since I would say 6-7 years since so every so often I'll feel like I need to shave it off, and I'll do that, and then I'll be like, no, I don't think so. I've been feeling it off and on for the last year or so who knows.
Just gotta trim it down real close.
That always helps.
Yeah.
Is usually when I'm feeling like that, it's because it's about this long. So
yeah, like summertime. Sometimes I trim it down. People are always like, "Don't you get hot?" And I'm like, "No." It's not like.
Yeah, it's not like it's anything that you really notice as far as.
No.
Yeah.
I don't notice. It's not like long hair on your head. I don't think it's not quite the same.
Right.
But yeah, I use beard oil. I brush it quite frequently. Every once in a while I use an anti-dandruff shampoo.
Nice.
If it's getting out of, I don't have like a stringent or a crazy hair care regime or anything, but I've tried all kinds of different haircuts and stuff, and I think I'm pretty much landed on one that really works. I have thought about changing something, but I work at a kind of a professional type place. I can't have crazy colors or anything like that. So, which I don't really do anymore, but
I once, I shaved a friend's head for him, and I gave him the male pattern baldness. So he had the hair on the sides and
very nice
none on the top. Mm-hmm. But,
I don't want to encourage that on my head. Like I have really high widow's peaks, but I don't know that it's kind of thin right at the very...
Yeah, but I don't think it's anything that's like...
But it's not like...
Your hair is so thick that...
Yeah, it hasn't changed any, so...
For me, I just found that keeping my hair short works. Mm-hmm. So the shorter my hair is, the better that is. And it just, at least for me, that's where my comfort level is at.
Yeah, it just seems like, it's just really short, so that's why it looks...
Yeah, because thin. The longer it gets, when you have fine hair, it's hard to have long hair when it's fine because it starts to look crazy. So, and it looks really oily and stuff like that. So it's just, the shorter you can keep it, the better. Just, it's easier to manage, that kind of thing. Now, I'm hoping that someone is listening who has like glorious, like ass length, fine, long hair.
Okay.
But my guess is there's probably not anybody with fine hair out there.
No,
that's that long.
I've never noticed. Most people that have long hair, it's like really thick.
Right.
Like my kind of hair.
Right.
Really coarse. My mom had she's done all kinds of whatever. She has really thick, coarse hair like me too. Yeah. So, yeah. Huh? It takes a while to dry, all that kind of craziness, but I don't blow dry it or anything. I don't.
All natural.
All natural. Put some stuff in it and get out the door.
Awesome.
Yeah. I don't have any advice on hair other than that. Just, use some products.
Yeah.
Keep it clean. Use the anti-dandruff once in a while.
Drink water. Drink a lot of water. It helps. It helps for everything.
It helps everything.
But it's good. It's good for your hair. It's good for your scalp. It helps the dryness. All of that. It's not the only cure for some kinds of dry scalp, but it can certainly help.
Yes.
That's my advice for this week. Drink water.
Yeah. Drink more water, less beer. I don't know about that.
Well, supplement
maybe
your
equal
beer
amounts.
Intake with water. Yeah. Yeah.
All right. Well, thanks, Bruce.
Thank you. We did it.
Yeah, we talked about hair. Let us know if you've had some crazy hairdos or hair don'ts.
Yeah, or tips. What do you have?
What are you doing with your fine hair?
Yep.
Bruce needs to know.
Please.
All right, share our episode with some friends that maybe need some hair advice, and I guess we'll talk to you on the next one.
All right, sounds good.
Bye, Bruce.
Bye.
Thanks for listening to Heavy Conversation. Be sure to like and subscribe on iTunes or wherever you get your
podcasts.